Ebusuafo ya sama mo akwaba eba oman 107.1 FM afei net 2 TV wa join ye social media so ya mo akwaba. Today's agenda segment no ena braso say de ma wo e national agenda dwumadi eso fitianopa ena yatena se edi nkomo ena se say ye ne guest eba betoa enkomo twehwen no eso. Fitianopa na say this week minim say wa follow eniema akoso e wo ye menmu enra ena special prosecutor so beje ne ho sekiremaniwa e wo krom ha adanya wo si owura ken oforiata declare no wanted na obi a oni ne di nkomo na lawyer for chrobre wo won kaso wo ma na abra wo de krata akra koma no na oni o mayimu na aka kire se wo hwe ne ho yade impo hospital a owo a kire wo krata na bosome kura emaye o say we declare no wanted this and say on pese and as we dwane say on no office ni bedi nkita ho no e asem se be bedi eho enkomo bebre na ora ka no overata ne fie enso so enkrofo bi koboshe ne ho ema wa mukọ ransake fie ho ne bedroom ene ne hall ne kitchen be biara enra special prosecutor meka o say stage ora can overata no na e mancrophobia yes I said e be ya omode be kan masem enti ye stage dia na se na woni microphone mo stage ye afei videos ne ba bonten a ora Richard Japanom na edimu yi rahye bedwafo no aka se state security for na ko ora can overata fenti ho no special prosecutor oditro e de a kire Ghana for yebedi enum nkomo lawyer and the appeal could be oyamranim ninti yene ne bedi mram nkomo bebre sesei attorney general wo ho cases na high profile cases abandada no breso wo mo chase se wo mu die no ni nyina oba ye wa clear sa ne pani nyina ena oral enso so de ne document akwa mampani a wa direct de ama attorney general say one started prosecution enti enyina so ben ena wo ba begina so dia prosecute other people de na wo hodada no wo mo akle eno so ye bedi ehun komo eno akrata ba bonten se obi a ye fa na adwuma from 7 December no ye yinadi ano no eno so emremu no omo wo chance se omo betumi dia asem na kogina court omo ebetumi edi ama wo mo ana eno so eye issue a ye bedi ehun enkomo ene anopai na said the yedi kan ka kire wo no ochina 14th February mahye kokko a eno nche se me di Valentine day bi eyeye ni bere se me entam kase e wo fie ha ena afi wo fa keke abusuamu esanse 14th February bi se ya ena breach kase boy ya bra wo fa ba adwuma no pa no kasa wi e commercial break of Atoba ha yedi ni do hospital na kire se the SCSC eya wre ho sem ye breach kase pa ye entam kase wo fie ha ya ye company aboto ye company adane ni suo nanso de nyankopon pe ene wo ye nyame ya no chena ye bedi ofa na finhia na nyankopon koso ano ma ne baby pantena na onkoso encheche abusuafo nyina so ere ansa na me guest betena se no obetumi afre yen ewo 0240 550899 0240 550899 na ye din komo na ye guest tena se na fei ye din komo no ankasa ahyehye so every sabre ya kosise 10:30 bebo ne ye no na etena ewo national agenda today's agenda segment no eso mimi din de abena nyaako kwekuma 0240550899 unso betumi afre na waba program yesu bi na so ensema hodo a ekotwi kobreman ya bobo ni nyina so akire na watwi mu enra ene empo ene anope no unso so de wadwenkyira ewo ho de aba na ye nyina ya kabom na ya ma oman Ghana enyankanko ene empuntu enti unso betumi de wodi aba 0240550899 enra Minister of State in charge of government communication or the Krata Babonting, the Krata or the Bayer and a press conference our year. What he is saying, say Independence Day celebration. On the Kuma, good morning, we didn't be afraid. Okay, it's you.
But they ask I'm a new town.
Auntie, yes, I want me to ho e wo TV no so. O yes a obeche.
Yako. Yenina I said do. Ofa. Ninja no make asa o. Me say, ye ma yenina ya hu tede. Ene ye ma ya akọ. Na also this year to say ya no mo said Nyankopon ka wo mo ya fini e si ye no ye nyina ha ye na de me ma de America ne say special prosecutor oni obi a oni ma mu ha no mo no ye kini ka chense wa dwane ana wotu unipa ni tu fa ansa na wo
Oh, hello. Kafra, obetumi asan frɛ 0240-550-899 your studio line no eno no. Onso obetumi afrɛ na wo de wadwenkyerɛ aba. Na sɛde na manugo so a making no. Nyame yadom a 6 March ya ebe afidie no. Aban ede ɛho nsɛm aba wo kyerɛ sɛ kakra bi en wo bedi no. Wo mo enko Blaster Square enko bonsra. Sɛde asukufo bambofo edwamfo ma na obi bia kra eye bie no. Good morning, Udini baby of free.
Good morning, ma'am. But a feminine Fantiaqua. Yedi can ma or man FM Yako any of a cobra Abisian in the medical catcher President your mama on my commander in chief of Ghana Forces. Anna, and so in Kofoku will be ex Finance Minister Efia. Now you know because he's in charge of he commands all the institutions in Ghana. So actually ultimately first born and mobia. Na get to be Finance Minister and finance court bia and ready with and I say bia obian in the bio. What does it mean the Okana? And so no why not so good Finance Minister Lumasi, but to go on one Lumasi and Ghana for any Lumasi with our
Yes, yeah, that's a papa. Ubetumi afrɛ was 0240-550-899. On mine no enkanko ene nimpuntuo ena ye nyina ye hwehwe. Yeda wase sɛ oni atena fitia no pa besi sabre. Good morning, udini baby afrɛ. Hello, good morning.
Hello, sister, good morning.
Morning, sir.
I want to say
Nyame adom ye ho ye won so ho te say.
Boko, you na setting so of a camera. You na setting for. Me feel so occasion, if you watch na ya.
Okay, yetio.
I say in fact, a special prosecutor here, name no movie o. Na na do na di ya ebesi akwanhwe ne. Omo 10 against say no hwan ya no kwache finance minister. Sister Abraham, me he kan you, no mama hwe ya. So that one ebeba amwan mu. I just say I don't know calling here. I say so that by pan say ba. Then the man who na this boy no you na swap mo pa.
Okay.
Now I told myself I say honorable hefa the thing can say.
Honorable Ken.
There be what taking the position this year.
Honorable Yamufa.
Yamufa.
Oko leave enche bi obeba. Why?
Ya should point to mom la.
Mate, obeba sisi ya. Medasi. Also betumi afre 0240-550-899. Obetumi join the feed no so e won na 2TVGH on YouTube. Na 2TVGH on YouTube. Good morning, Udini baby of free.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Udini baby of free. Ola ni mu nya kura nti so obegina baby ya ma ye ne anka ye bepe. Yen try hwe.
Hello.
Ye tie waja.
Masam say special prosecutor. Adana obana obi maslo ska wadane kwa bruchini. Ono dia onkonkochi no na kenefula kana ogun enu mase. Ta papa no. Onye lawyer papa. Eti say men who say onye lawyer papa nti onye lawyer juma na onye on funda man to na ya brano.
Okay. And the special prosecutor office no ye ngu no se de nipa bi ka no ana se ye man enko so a enye adwuma ye da se se wo so de ode ba 0240-550-899. Good morning, Udini baby afrefi.
Good morning, Sabra. Pastor, what to say?
Ye hu ye na so e
Adumara kwa. Me maye na shede of a cake no. E ka me pa because sada no so ye me birthday. Ye na ye shede. Special prosecutor some na mo kan me e kan ko yengu office no kra wan be boye se watene against yankasa enintini yengu no mfaso bi eni so esan se me no wasem na se wentumi amfrɛ me na metu kwan na usi mechi na uyese ya na che se den na opa akere enye we nso na mahama mema watena office wo no mo into mu no ne aboka wo ho.
Okay,
that's it.
Yeah, share that's it. Ubetumi afre 0240550899. Now also so the wadwenche aba national agenda ena wasungu so ne wani gusun so a wo hwe no. Good morning, we didn't baby free.
Good morning, madam.
Yes, I would.
Me Pato, you're from Ibrahim. Make a certification.
Ibrahim Yetio.
Who say, if we are so, your friend said, a special prosecutor. Who say, oh, yeah, and say, 7 French, say, suppose my year demand, no, or who be the they say, a full no, make us a crime, your friend. Make I don't know, baby, declare Obisa what I wanted. Odi akoko tana. Anyone question no. Odi no. We go say, madam, any say the dia book and the before about to say, Adoya oye, papa oye, who say California can magasa no. So we to me, I'm the special Gabi. I'm not for fear for many cases. I change for boys bar, Eba Gabi office. Meter 8. Me a mini do me na me san transport or koye. Wo de obi aba wo se mekejuma when ye bi amanu kasade or de me se nku ne che se aha de ye pejuma wo gabi mo so ban mo na mo so MPP ke no for eta no mo tiri mo din bye bye.
Yeah, also bye yeah, that's it. 0240550899. Asemo. Good morning, Odini baby free. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
Please, I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also fine. I'm AJK for the Sprinters.
All right.
But it's only I cannot speak the truth, so let me.
That's all right. Please go ahead.
You see how the MPP supporters are invading your studio on almost all your political platforms. Have you realized that?
They are invading the place. How? What do you mean by that?
Yes. If you look at the phone calls that are coming in and how people are sending message, that means the concern they have for the party. I think you get me.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm itching about is that next time when the party or the MPP is in government, the party should not associate itself for those in government. Those in government and the party, it is the party that brought the government into office. But when it happens, then you see those in government or those who have been.
Thank you very much for your time. Yebefa last call na YDSC. Good morning. Udini baby free. Hello, good morning. Okay, yo. And then yebesha sie na yedi nkomo. Lawyer Andy Apia Kubi. Oye Nancy MP for Asante Achim North. And you are your former MP for Asante Achim North. And was also see him renimni. Yano ebedi nkomo ene anope free sabri akosise 10:30 bebono. Yano ena etna ewo fidwe mo. Lawyer Akwaba. Now what to say? Adumo. Nyamiase. They say the chamber adwuma no ana enwa. Say more lawyer for the more I just say service Nyankopon ato ne nsafrɛ.
Ade be chemo ukura utimi kokot ko adwuma. Uba ade chemo ato buase bi o. Enu ne afutu aya mitadima young politicians up and coming. I say utimi establish a fallback position.
Okay.
Baby dear, the woku enim no anye ya obetimi atena comfortably na waku enim obrabo.
Okay.
So we say we pro hu no ura politics ma politics anye dwuma e wo da a temporary position.
It may through any time.
Through at any time. It has an room. So who say anye ya the enemy.
Okay.
When he Naso Kuromun Temna anye ya we are politically exposed so we ma person why
Edding.
It is only wow Kaswajma. Obi am person before mum na wakoye former MP with a young ho akohanabi. Timunya jumanye. It has sana bekumuno. Na wenya fallback position na that be say when him kro ntimi nkoso a wasa kwetana obi na atumi.
O dey said how you well established and sana over politics mo.
E basa so a access to a lot of institutions because ebi awa yimo adwuma da wa connect mu da we din krofo mebredi nkomo ho da. E basa so a host of other people are associated with me benefiting from momo kind advice and your own professional expertise near the idea.
Yeah.
And here somebody develop who kakra wa brabum and sana politics. So that when you go into politics you have much to give.
Okay.
And not go and learn, so to speak, everything in politics. And then the basa na out of hopelessness no. Na unim say ochina uni politics mo na wi yaba. Enti
also didn't take up crowd the bepem.
Is a begumi ni fe nyina. Didi. Na asma koto no. Yem say bi no. Unim say we adwuma wo. Enti no won pro ho say de anya odia do sabeka.
Yeah.
Enti wi a obetrefia asubio.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. China ne afe pepe 14 February and a breach kase boy en ewufia ha ofa. Abra no abadwuma no pakra wakasa wie and a DSC. In fact, it has not been easy this past 1 year, but yenyum se nyankopon ti obekoso achechi renyame adom ochina ebedi na finshia na ewo ne fie ne abusua ne nyina be kambom na yaye ne sa enti yekoso ama ye nyina ye ho hyedin.
Yeah, but said no, I'm up to be funtema. Come back, said the minute abe.
Ka wo she otuntum ba.
For come kwa chi the minute the free lego. Me campaign will lego for SRC presidency. Now a be agent. Edi obo be papa.
Wa show.
Na nyame ya do ma obehya.
Yeah.
Mi papa so ni amofa boachi. Nti brebia no. We say had man na mini hakura na me honhum ha.
No kwasem yankopon emfa of akra
nti nyame omfa discretion pa wa na famu de hwe wi ase se wo ye de nyame so so be wi na nyame frewa oguza oda hokura body da hokura na wasumdwem nti wa di asumdwe no efiri asase so na ekodi ne bofo ho nti ofa nyame fa osi wa ye wa famu de wa ye de sese wo ye ono no atiti nipa bebre ya mo so dem so mo ebra bi na 2 TV any man FM ofano ye penia employees na minim se sabre ne mo de pa ma o ono kra no duru bi oni ba ku bi ye findi na se matese o ye PhD kra
asaso ana fifi
de fifi producer extraordinaire
na Solomon Sasumensa na okay
eti omo chassis na emode mo pa but nyame adum baby e bedre em say anye bia muso moye mafom de mo agimudi di papa no susu no edi uko baby apeso ko bia timu nkoso da munyire mo
that's it enkomo wo hopa abanwe ehya se oyi ni ministers ene ade omo converting emu nsemu a esisi ye de bebre kwa ena aba but me pese ye de the current issue a eye OSP ene no press conference a obeye ye no ebe hyase odi wo ye mranim ni kase at what point in time as investigation be ekoso a yebeka say asumasi on pese obeba into adwane into ma declare no say oye wanted
yo dedi ka me da wase na me kura me ba ye se me chia atiefo ya etie na me amasante achi me hu se me nu akuma abunda te so aba lawyer
general manager
lawyer na so nya general manager o mo mani o
One country now.
So come on here, cause so you need very same through. Hey. And you are catching the episode. Chile become us. And now, Michelle Asante, and I say, bed and Sunday, me former chairman of constituency of framing of framing first thing I say, Obisa, Yura, lawyer, Modate, Nasi say, no, when I'm so, but this would be the 2 TV, the holding, a musician. Lawyer Marona, make chance himself, so Samba no boy.
Oh, I know the oh yeah. It's anytime be on here and be our baby.
It is any Okano. A question to answer it. Ghana for any investigative bodies, no. They are not only too quick to come out with a report of unconcluded investigations. Have you say, come on, you see, investigative. Omo etimi kura di wachia ma eboni no bia na ehwo omo wabotra ye betimi apeke evidence no ahia no relevant evidence no se ne kase ye bo kwadu a ugina hodmo ye bo kwadu a na either you admit it or it is proven before you.
Okay.
Ghana how bi be catch no bi say the person edi boni bi and now person di boni bi kura without thorough investigation be any akwachi. Most of the people who are arrested by the police system, you have human rights. And for all, you be a proper investigation. But say they shouldn't even have taken that initiative in the first place.
Okay.
Now, Ghana and so no, bibi we ya brabo mo e free Germanica, from Nyame, enyefe Nyame beye sanye mano, emma eshenkrofo bi kutupa amomu diboni a ensese ko mudi. Ya chiwo di wako to fiase kura bia ya investigating circumstances kura whether you are culpable or not, and also whether they can even frame charges even against you. Ya bebo wa mani say appear could be person ko ya boni we ape uko inside obeda obe wa hwe ya me amwa na the pakro hold docket no see transfer no and now say ofim and na BBC a why have it me at the house another
o docket no kura to me ja
docket me ra na the ho entis ansani be chi obi near taking the human right to be a finism as making sure say we can prove beyond reasonable doubt of a purported crime our committee na we dey ye be chi wonu kura na TV for eduachi and ye chi na ya na nyina every fee of this opportunity and a window within the law. Malicious prosecution. Say yes, sir. At the end of the day, if you are acquitted, if you are discharged, if they cannot prove anything against you, upon submission of no case application. And say so far, obi hon mo ya tianfa hudie so ye na ye kofile submission of no case. Na say it is upheld by the courts. I just say discharge you. Na onu momu de nyame ase.
Abra yegu animu
asie ya tete woni ade a esese wonya mpataye di na bien se court agya na de nyame aye na dom no akoda di esese hold security agencies no to accountability ni say make sure you are doing the right thing. And just say unilaterally taking people's rights because the office of Attorney General is the same office of
Special Prosecutor.
No. It's the same officer. Yes, human rights.
Okay.
Minister of Justice was said the say attention near Koso and Yanti ni papa with you so. And it's actually no champion Bakuye Bungrofo prosecutor Grofo the Bakuzi attention so. Na invariably Ghana ha obekwa ye Attorney General no Attorney General no forgetting say there is another hatter Minister of Justice as so say anything na nkofo bebre ka say yendi couples are two offices no nienya we so that ebenya substantive minister also share nkofo attention so ehun hia pa the law is that it is better to release 99 criminals than to prosecute one innocent person. And today say Attorney General no a prosecutor no Minister of Justice so make sure say attention akoso.
Okay.
Enti the scenario was say yesusu say appear could be able near Wani and journalist. Na de appear could be a bit you are sa ebi abehemu at the end of the day no na me kwa mo ebi ono akwa we was why be that
sir special prosecutor
why be because say obi so be ma MP sika ese enye ofa sika nko ehwa na ya frame say me account
of real
frame na me catch speaker say in the presence of Parliament. Speaker, I cannot go out of the Parliament to go and meet you because the constitutional right, no, mommy, immunity to invitations of that kind.
Because who your man, Juma?
And a speaker friend was at the
Parliament.
Parliament.
By.
Appear to be better. Members of Parliament as no so-called no more. Almost by say almost provided evidence. I could be better and say, I am in charge. I'm saying, hey, maybe I wouldn't even hold a presence of Parliament. You cannot be in charge of discussions here.
Exactly.
Because we are all under the cover of the office of Speaker of Parliament. And to baby, I will there. Jesus Christ Christ can say assassinate Nigeria so there I assassinate it whatever power you bring to this place is subsumed within the powers of Parliament and you are not in control. Oh, sorry. And you any kobo afei there was it ninti omo a wo ha no nyina sorry nkoda apia ku bi nko
and then no be shamra wo ma
I'm say apia so boni a wo so I'm sorry nkoda
nanka wo nko
e mo bi ku for bi ba enti wo mu de abufuo sorry ko e na me ka kire se onim microphone no omo sorry ko no omo mom na naka wo hia collaborative evidence a omo de abufuo sorry ko na wo ba abepe information. I am not an accused person. I am not a suspect. At best, I could be your witness.
Exactly.
Now, when me because I will be me, you know, Sibokromo. Oh, what you could be magic. Oh, what you only magic. It was so quite okay. As
I know, and say up here, Kubenka.
Maybe a lawyer. Maybe the lawyer. Oh, now, baby, now, Rami. So, I petty no small one, no, but they're going to be as president. Now, Rami, cousin. And I mean, sure, we say, I have a right to refuse to talk.
Exactly.
And I exercise that right.
One casa.
Oh, minimum, me too, Mungo.
One carry.
I have a right constitutionally given. Say, me too, whatever person can, me person can, better than what. And unfortunately, no, you go for a nipa mechanism be ultimately. Ehwem kan de omu when we are when we so do baby e fe kura na nyefe and now me anso pese nyefe I exercise my right not to open my mouth and one so up evidence okwa no kasa kwa no open the mouth baby I didn't be open
and was sorry ko e
and it was a classroom of a kind.
Okay
Person which say baby I wo kwa wo hwehwe information that will aid you in doing what is your mandate under law. Make sure, say, you are receptive there. And now also approaches no, one that will allow you to solicit for the information.
Yeah.
Now, what the kakabensem ko utuvuvia honya hodi dia kakabensem sane ko bai. Enti papa boy yes, the office of OSP. Here say be make sure say bia omo anya hwekura na office no ho wa kura ko ebonia na president ho ha uzo twemu ana hweki ahwekura president no gina ho kura onka ho kura so boni no anje so that office a serve notice to public officers say public office na wo koro obi ahweki nti wa hwe yi a obeba babe yi ho anu da achibi nti hwe yi nti office no kura anya hwekura it's a good creation.
Okay.
Now, I quite remember I was part of the creation of the law. Now, to say...
No, no, special prosecutor buying, okay.
And on the day, I was arguing profusely, say, try in absentia. We should expand it to include confiscation even in absentia.
Okay.
And there was one word that I was challenging, the Shah versus May. I was saying, let it be made so that in the event that the person would have absconded from prosecution, we could still go ahead to enforce the orders of the court. Me, Kai, and I remember vividly, say, leader of majority then, Honorable Chinesebusu, authorities beckoned me, said, Brandy, why are you disturbing? I said, my friend, I'm a practicing lawyer. And he said, in the event that you cannot apprehend the accused person, the court cannot also go ahead to confiscate. Until we get money in our restitution, no state Nihiano. And Myanmar, because the order of the court to confiscate your access to underwrite the indebtedness. And you know, I should bring it up and say, okay, with the emotions here lower. In practice, implementing it becomes difficult. And let it be seemingly liberal so that the court will also have a latitude to operate. Now, this is a court, we rely on just the word may. So, and I need to say, Tina, I quite struggle you. So, in the event that you prove culpability, I feel like a day. Nobody who I ain't being confiscated because he is not present in the court. And many we could see implementation na phase 0. And only Sunday maybe I Parliament one a mixture of talents. Until be here. Now your parliamentary system is one thing. Sir, leadership, whip system, no, just say, Inyam will be a leader. Na akoba said that no jibu nyina bi ko gudi 3 months anu aba so enti be hwe na sem be beba na ebia mate fu asem ebia me debate da meti ho mo e ma minka no leader no debate da no an be kan nyina and this answer we mean
yeah but yen hwe owura kenoforiata de yi a onra OSP free press conference o say wa man invitation. At the time, a woman invitation, na ora kenoforiata no ni ha dada.
English word invitation. English word back your friend summons. Invitation versus summons. So we interpretation. Invitation, and compulsory.
Okay.
And say meet baby na era father amodate. Say fufu na medina me media. Obetimi abe accuse me say wa medi ntimi go chino.
David.
And then me na media meko, me nia menko. And invitation enye compulsory.
Okay.
Under the law no, one of the tools or the benefit that you want to say you can invite people for information.
Okay.
And indeed, OSP law no, a man police powers also.
Okay.
And police powers in the German no, and yet by chance, by accident, in himself, invitation no, and carry the weight of compulsion.
Exactly.
And in the police powers in the man no.
So the bear inviting the panel.
You can even arrest.
Okay.
So it's only business we are about to say we invite you our money, we are frustrated, we arrest him. And now on also as OSP no our arrest powers no. Yes, you are man police powers and or a policeman. And the policeman say upon what you are a police boy. And there's no point coming to the public to sound warnings here and there. Say, me a person you to have a person you bet you are Aduma FM say, you don't need to do that. And once exercise the powers given to you under the law. So, But again, I will refer you to the appropriate provisions within the law, but they are all there.
Okay.
Make only a drafted law, so on top of my head, I can speak to some of the.
And so, Omanfobi can say as a special prosecutor, no. Woman, no, the Bibia be when you know a genedin, and no be and row obey.
Remember, a special prosecutor in your concert office. Concert for now. We have chance to be an original baby, no display kakra. So, a baby, baby, you know. Oh, the Frank Castle, footballers, Omujina Stadium, and no more in the period. But judges, prosecutors, maybe hold more. We are no baby, as we know.
Okay.
Yama, so ma, hey, your deputy, I heard Manuel so, we are super in terms of jurisprudence. Actors and Casano are famous, no? Even on the platform, SSA Mark Pre. And you hear lawyer for what is a lawyer began her? Could you baby say, Mina, me lawyers, Messina, me, Yesina, Minim say, no, we are not allowed to do it. We were within the profession. The professional platforms now be a honor you would send advertisement no for baby brain no it goes through your clients and the client information any advertisement.
Okay.
There is a reason to do that because e be ade wontimi je no akogina bontika no bia bana wantimi anya de open na ogu adwuma yi na animu ase. Office of the Special Prosecutor no enye ade a engagement with press no enko from pa minimum jurisdictions be persons of such positions no owie na adwuma kra no nya achieved results no we know or avoid the press no because you know you say obey san humrani so
but yeah no na ye hu
wo sa humrani wo ton hu boni amankrofo say next time krano akwa we let me avoid him e bi ni de me ye say me nka say na say want to go to press now so information but I have to sacrifice that information. I will always exercise my right of being mute. Sir, over engagement with the press no na so court now this is now you don't go to the press say you're being frustrated by a court and all that kind of. There's always an appeal system. You go up, you appeal against the decision if you are unhappy with it. And now who told you say we are lawyer, there be a decision if you say favorable to you. No, you won't do it. Even if when you even do that, not just so practice in Krano, say a question because you must fail to win. Until sometimes you fail so that it becomes a learning process for you.
Okay.
And there be a winner. The time I'll be a challenger is winning to bring you out, certain not be feeling because you are not used to winning. You are only used to winning, not used to failing and learning from failing.
Yeah, in the course of investigation, more and anchorophobia kwakobawura owura kenofori atani fie in his absence ama o makwakọ ransack fie ho and our special prosecutor kwaka say staged owura ofori atano na ama anchorophobia kwakọ but and from parliament no ababede dey say state security na ekoni fie ho sa na special prosecutor na adwuma emrama no kwan so wonye ene nsem bi a wo ka no na ye omamufo ne ebe hu ne say
we say me anytime the laws are undermined by somebody's whimsical, expectation. Man no tutunasi. Argentina, more person live in a state of fear. Say, wodakra na wadwe so bi ba be ransack fear niade. And from so until now, this is one thing that everybody must appreciate. And then for that 2017 to 2020, who born dog say kabeti me ko for that fee. So and then for that fee ni ekoyu. and to say microphone yes media mini evidence to suggest
video who ye na ewura Richard Japa wombi
microphone they say Richard Japa onu ye president he is not above the law and into omo e kasa nyomo na yes no omo powers to of arrest him. Why don't they arrest him as a suspect? Say, I don't know me. Adana who call the fee. It's there and then that's be this man. That's a security apparatus in this one. That will come to the fore. So now, the Mnika can do Germany caro. Or what you know when you want you are. No, I could Yamiasi, we could them. This Kako told the Kuja, will be bedu bonino about report. Could you ask them? I could Yamiasi say, I couldn't even be bonu. And they are best prepared to do bonibu. So we must go to the bottom of it. Who did that? Who went there and who sent them and under what law and what expectation? Why were they there? Me, Ofrata, I don't speak for him. But no, you bet him there. You bet him there. And the idea let us condemn it.
Okay.
So that separation for that. I didn't necessarily smoke of food via you, bra, you know, in him soon. And your man or in your man, Bonnie.
Any fun in I am bonny, and your money, dear.
And you know what you know, when you're public figure. So it is no granting your courier. I didn't necessarily harass the and in all cases, and could I be with your chrome innocent? So, but in never say, growing up, no, or this aspiration anymore, or being enough, why abusive to everybody, including our laws. And ye bibia, a for a touch, and yes, I call if you're not doing any action. And now, or no one can OSP kind. I want to believe him, say, and you're no small beer. Say, at the same, you're no small beer. You're a doctor, don't parisi on small beer. And he omoko under whose authority?
Exactly.
And so says so here. Now me cry there. Me
say ye to abawie ye NDC mebuno omo bowra ha no mo bowra obi anka wo mo
Mira dampare. Me ofase no. O se on small beer. Yahu senkrofobia ko bi fi anajo.
Yes.
Enti no so ye part of his mandate to ensure say nyina ada asubiem. Enti senkrofobia ko tata senkrofobia anajo denying culpability or involvement is not the end. As well as I say, Kakwano for that, no, that within your mandate, says so make sure until say law I catches why everybody be and part of my office in the mandate, so investigating who and who went there and for what purpose and under whose authority.
Any pe can say special prosecutor no or what said the beya said the odi can ni who crab a bon former or money bonnet, Pronekata Sheni Dream. But I know such as from the time ye special prosecutor busy and ye can say a car ye bo honing ye in your free honor and ka office no cry a good one a beboy.
Crofagi and ebia. Within this era, no new hunisa.
Okay.
The Office of Special Prosecutor, no, outlet the usefulness, and I would not say the answer is yes.
Okay.
Senior, can you say even the presence of it, no, nipa binya, regime say, so this so, and yet, Nejuman Kwan say. The government be give free Attorney General under the law, no. Attorney General give no authorization. So on edge maybe. Ebizu honma ono invoke police powers under his mandate, no. Mandate of OSP no, is there in the law. And me the magwin say office no required. It is required.
Okay. I don't share a car office no any results or free hoba no.
The chance be efficiency levels no be assess muscle. Na who say aye adwuma.
No emra no man ho kwan na on
emra no complete enough.
Okay.
Powers enough, latitude enough na mpempi no enye mra nkwan na bo ban na se enye mra nkwan na emra no yeah, mrano one thing. yeah, Emrana be Emra another. Emrano so ye another. And implementation, sometimes, and only the end results of all the processes.
Yeah.
That's the implementation, na akobase Emrano, Emrande, be anywhere wrong with it. And it is so with so many of our laws. In Ghana, for example, there were very efficient and effective laws, but efficient and effective implementation. And politicization, and that means limited efficient and effective implementation of laws.
Politicization, yeah, working. Say, Attorney General Uriah Nebaye. Cases are not a war, yes, any more senka by the Danish chassis, Umberto what claiming in us say the state is not interested in them. And see, sir, a honor and your politicization may be any idea drew.
To be fair and to be honest, politicization could start from beginning or through or to the end. So let's only just look at the end as politicization.
Okay.
Under what premises in a court to the court? Media prosecutor better court 8 years. I want me end your case. I don't see you as effective prosecutor.
Okay.
Because it is also the law. The office of Attorney General and one the office of Minister for Justice. And if fancy say, ya the unia be ma pia kubia kujina court 8 years. And left braha, faha, siha, faha. The biana chebi da mikomu say, I am under prosecution. Say me under prosecution. Ukra na mnu ye business, a private business, no kra uhumi.
Yeah.
Adwuma na mnu ye nkra asai. Say me abandjuma under prosecution. Wo boss ukra na ye adwuma nkra wonfrɛ. Ahwe kra na wo mu ase leave without pay. Ahwe kra wo mu ye frɛ come a criminal without even finishing the prosecution. And psychologically, ukra uda de bia unim say any ade torture na ewo so no ewo ukwala so wo yire so obusuafo so ugina akono de bia nkrofo so ni abegina wachi oya na say kwa the parliamentarians no kra ye wo no we no munyina abo e hwanu ni akugina court had all this stress abeni paso 8 years edi akwa anything media mene Attorney General agreeing, so we discontinue cases no pending for 8 years without conclusion. And many agreeing because you cannot put somebody under this stress. Can say it is better to release 999 criminals than to convict one innocent person. And the state, with all this state machinery, state apparatus, under some circumstances, state limit me about. Now, with all these investigative powers, now 8 years, until prosecuting the then it means that you are subjecting that person to unwholesome process of prosecution, which has the tendency of turning to be persecution.
Okay.
Now, Attorney General, he is one appointment. Me commend the President Mahama Pa. Attorney General, we are very competent. Now, menina, why am I professor? Menina Susway Gmada, Parliament, Subsidiary Legislation Committee, no HM, and I'm not ranking.
Okay.
Trade Committee, menina Yegma also. In fact, trade laws. In fact, he is very good in trade law.
Dominic Ayene.
Yes, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you a secret. President Kufuor time near Doha for World Trade Conference. I recommended him to to then Minister of Trade, Dr. Apreku, to engage him as a backroom staff. Now, recommendation was if I could do baby now. intelligence report. Where NDC because even there I was still defending him. Say, notwithstanding the realization, so NDC we're Ghanaian.
You're good.
Now you trade negotiation. Now trade negotiation. No, and then the panel say I'm going to go. America for no delegation backroom staff will be 100, and they are in contact with Washington. Every policy discussion, until no more brief. It's difficult for you to also establish a position even for the whole sub-region and even for Africa. Because until we're not your negotiators, they are only comparing to positions that powerful nations like America could. And you need people who can take position, African position. Anyway, I'm going to trade law too much, but let's take that. And say, yes, so subsidies are for American. We are precluded from doing the same in Africa. It's because of the strong negotiating position they take.
Yeah.
And to make us notwithstanding, and I'm so Faranko. And on us, we catch them say, association Namuanko, because I did all the recommendations. Because I knew him as a very good person. Now, I me call Geneva. As part of trade delegation from Ghana Parliament, I met a Ghanaian. I will lead the WTO delegation, and over the break period, he came to us. Incidentally, that person offered me my crazy answer. I was so impressed. I felt my yarekra. Or the call lunch when you know what if you any or Geneva.
Okay.
So now Onusu Babe commended a pass. We were very prepared coming to this meeting because the whole Kramuko raised the issue of LGBTQ. I'm saying, man, for them to buy now LGBTQ any day, any time in a meeting that I'm part. My response to it is no.
No. Yeah.
Until let's not even go there and talk trade matters. I say a part of trade. I'm saying when we exceptions to the discussions on the table on trade.
Okay.
Oh, now your penny public is okay. I can and bring justification to the position it takes. And then minimum so me consult no. I would have gone back to the courts, get them to close their case, file a submission of no case, and do the argument and bring in all these we are talking about.
Yeah,
and let the court make a pronouncement. Say
exactly.
You have not been able to establish the guilt of the accused person, and therefore I discharge him, so that it doesn't look like a political game. Yeah, you have come to discontinue all those cases. I will not take that direction, but I would support him. Say it is unwholesome for somebody to continue to face criminal charges, 8 years staying in the courtroom, and yet it's abuse of his right. And although procedure now fine, I would have preferred a more refined procedure, but I am in support that you cannot put somebody in court for 8 years if you cannot prosecute.
Okay.
Because of the maxim that it's better to free 99 suspects than to convict one accused person.
Yeah, share a oral. Say aban we buy or the operation recover all lutaba. And now or more ITT in some whole report akoma mampenia or say or dear ma Attorney General so won't shim. But this is the case, oba ye near what dano or see any interest into a year. Basana ground so bang and I will be now their prosecutor or more or you be finding or more or no a document in him.
Orano to begin with. Any legal basis. Minim baby I be an so
lawyers I knew Macassin will be a cassin in
from beginning be an in my bone.
Oh, there be more.
I haven't seen it. I am not saying that it doesn't exist. I haven't seen it. And therefore, minim basis no original so I form Moran. In any case, Obi Abeman executive powers no. All right, so we appoint a committee of investigation. In fact, we appoint a commission of inquiry. I'm not man who can. The committee, no, man, the extent of the mandate given to the committee. Now, can it be substantiated by any legal position, another statute? and I say mandate ya dia man no wo mu betimi exercise and ye man e ka ho asem na say we political committee be say yes you are failing from beginning Argentina committee no no so if you say category of people you needed and the most competent say given the powers conferred in you as an executive president forming a committee to investigate forgetting the fact that there are investigative constitutionally even created investigative bodies institutions
there were Yoko ho.
I supported by law.
There was Shraj ho.
Now, committee, already that committee is an unlawful committee because that mandate cannot be extended as of right to people selected at random because the law has established an institution, vested that institution with that mandate. To as president Obayeno. Ebia who send you say in Koso institution we will know you must say I give you so days. Make sure you bring me a report on that. Professionals, they go and do it and provide within the law. Now, appear to be maybe nasi kohe ebia na nipa na asu kohe ebia ninu amudate eno wo amfreme eshemimu wo se kohe ni wo ko be no fa so wo na mo di 2 million afi na mi kohe so afi obo say what said me on wild goose chase I'm not competent enough to go do such investigations and now one of my program be who watch the watchman so
yeah, especially chairman of that oral no oral could to black one o call vetting wa if you cry wa wutim yes fa ho document bra wo so high fa ho document bra wo so landlord to kwan enti sa no wo be den wa kwa hwe obi nsemu na wo de aba
the woman say sir state capture no cause me bri enye one regime pe na ye CSC dia anka yemfa fitiase na yemfa appropriate sanctions ma o mo ayesa no but to be honest with you me the feel say enipa kura say kasa on in terms of public lands no a chiefs no a chiefs na so mo kasa because obehwe no na public land bi ayafa for a purpose no ayede ya ade no purpose is defeated obehwe ni a change land use no na yede ya another purpose na afei ya san kura ton ama private persons a cost will be within the public sector and the land sector I hear investigation na chronobona a crash for be bought ahemfone land owners I say come once but so obia we are beneficiary of that warp system no what the obey investigation because at the end of the day me so ba me ho ameka say na wo so dey na fe ya kwaye bibia wo ho me deliberately we decided say sa public land system no
waninya
the meninya ho baby am tie no matahwa fi 1999 me da so ti ho na me very comfortable and I fight on this no based on the convictions only achimota forest lands na me nia bre wo hu pa say because achimota forest no hope for a purpose and under no circumstance that betimi convince me say we must distribute it we forget about those who are beneficiaries it's a purpose no obroni a onu nya ni krom ni ha no enim say ye hia sa environment no to uphold the carbon dioxide ye nyina ye to go environment no na mo nyina ho ban a wo se makoton I won't even talk about beneficiaries. And Agyapong no did this undermine Agyapong obi a wonye Ghana ni kura yama ye no worrying.
Okay.
And I'm not come public lands. Now my main started with discussion on wireless lands. Need to take versus Attorney General.
La Wireless.
Okay. Who could case no, and I recommend this case to everybody in Ghana to read it.
Okay.
But we say discussion, no, holdings, no, reasoning, no, and conclusions, no. Nipa may be kwafa. Na ba ko be just to go back no because no the na say purpose is defeated. The first line of refusal of acquisition should be the pre-acquisition owner. Article 20 and the promulgation of 1992 Constitution notwithstanding. And you find say idea no before the Constitution came into effect, and the Constitution of Ghana now cannot be applied retrospectively to affect that. And Bonino enkoso. Bonino a survival constitution enkoso. Oh, yes sir, na I have who said who said Constitution by 1992. Obi say if it had happened under this Constitution and Emma so boni obi somebody no but say 1940 1950 onipa no a beneficiary of sa property no that's why so far sa pay no boni no because amana ye hiani amasa no politically exposed persons be atoma before. And the Constitution ba say one more a boss agroforo chrono 1940 and 50 no. Omo koso anya before na one more anka omo nananum edi omo emoja pa ade ma omo no as a benefit from it no. Omo koso anya here for because Constitution started in 1982. So the retroactivity no application of the law no say can say interpreting because it's 1992 and therefore whatever happened before 1992 is of no relevance. Na yanya purposive in the interpretation. And most of these public lands, no, the acquisition came before the Constitution.
Yeah.
And Tisawu called Johnny Cotte, sir, when somebody energy say it's because it happened before 1992. And Trao. Come on.
It's a hard yeah.
And Tino, where the Supreme Court for no, yes, I know. Almost na young year na, and if be yamuya, and a better hole into the future, posterity. Oh, na.
Yes, a bear cacrano. Because of the awoken, no, near canning in answer, so you bet the amount of
locus classicals, they say. Obiako court to Abequa no copy. Tetetu. I see before 1992. When I can say, it is not bad, it is not good. It must go. Unfortunately, in the case of Kwachi versus Attorney General, Supreme Court said that we cannot give any holding or ruling or decision in a vacuum. There must be a case upon which the Supreme Court is the only court that can change its mind. So I'm waiting for the day because Supreme Court with cases like that for Supreme Court to be invited to change its mind. Because oh, now I also want to invite National House of Chiefs. Muna Kamoye beneficiary of Munananum legacies. And the politically exposed persons, what is me say? Him say there is a shield. I 1992 Constitution. And here was our chrono. You be boy, just say we do court no shield no be protective.
Yeah.
And I don't know a motivate say yena yan koso sala ni pebi. So say the case of Botimao. Ukowa obia was as obia you connected to politics.
Yeah.
So I think this is basa.
Ebe kakra no omamufo no mbe sori o.
Editi obi o mo under the protection of the so-called 1992 barrier no. Onya sase sidan kese o oti o etimu. Asase no onya si ye no. Even Mohokra, political opposed persons, no, or Giasasino through a grant from Lands Commission. I don't know, 11,000 Ghana cedis. I'm more assassin, Mikula, one the Canadian amount. 11,000, which are brought back one, and they hold $60,000. Oji, I know, or cotton, no, this character that has. Now, a minute, a Kukosua, where's me hard and my so, Mama, you're truthful to ourselves.
Okay.
Say, the horn assassin, a year could be Nanam Diano. Sakoba say, Empo, Mwanya, Bumblebee, a constitutional shield beer. As here before 1982, and he can once a year. Let's go back there and do a proper evaluation of the market price of the land. Now, you can say a kubu da kura.
Compensation.
Yeah. So that that family can also improve in life.
Exactly.
Na yabu ni abra susa enyo.
Last issue I'm person ye kan ho asem krata Chief of Staff or Julius Debra de Baye. Now no ya say omo ayefa omo adwuma from 7 December eba no. Institutions in penny for no enhwe na omo nyina yenyi wo mo emfiri ho. Enye de ye kan ye be say no ase wo ye wo do ho kobo amanyofo bi anase political party bi a wa ban ba ene obetumi atena na emom wa ban ni ho de a na ye wo sei embremu no omo ye affected no omo betumi e de aban na court
ampa we say crowd ehia court di kan aye sa case ni da in the case of Theophilus Donko versus Attorney General.
Okay.
Theophilus Donko versus Attorney General. Obia wo ye ibia no koko kan case no. Supreme Court decided on such matters. The different types of public servants. Under public service. Statutory corporations and statutory bodies, chief executives and board and boardly chairman ni na decision aba dada ye wo one more ena we say ni na no sa mayu di mayu say ni na no is premised on I think section 14 of Presidential Transition Act.
Okay.
Section 14 no ena listing crofo bi say president de bafufura utimi yi wo mu nyina di no constitution no by any certain portions of the Presidential Transition Act no ebabra na senior constitution the chire no say ban the sa law no a give way to constitution and in the case of Theophilus Donko versus Attorney General Supreme Court ahwesa alignment ni nyina ayi bi afim public servants so-called public servants don't qualify under Article 191 and Article 17. They are not affected. Constitutional bodies created, they are not affected. BBT said, Office of the.
And I bet to be the SIC. The require example.
SIC no, a limited liability company, a listed company, and no come under companies law.
Okay.
And the companies law no, we kwanye first we independent and if kwanye first we engaging group for and your president and it is discussed in this case I'm referring you to.
Okay. And until a lady no encodu or more court or must settle no.
And baby to say office of natural office.
Administrator of the District Assembly
Common Fund. It is the creation of the Constitution. Administrator of the District Assembly's Common Fund. It is a creation of the Constitution. And also, so in that case, Donko versus Attorney General, it is decided. Say, it goes by the terms of engagement, the contract, and the terms of the contract. So, say our constitution, our constitution, a creative body be. Now, will be a president, a constitutional, and a creative war because processes not be generated president, a constitutional prescription. Now, constitution chrono generated war as president. Constitution chrono creative institution be actually kwa emfaso be trawa ne kwa yen no be kwa wo ba later in time na dey na wo person wo to me be na wo bet me yidi so enti constitutionally created bodies no to say police administration police commission one you would say other commissions constitutionally created electoral commission anything it is only constitutional and actually kwanya yemfaso disengage you
okay
and you need to go through due process and sana are lawful
okay
in the case of public servants and yes we are public servants we knew you the constitutional article 191 naturally say you must provide just cause
okay how do we need it
okay just cause no case we know make catch no I describe said because there has been a change of government no any just cause
okay
ebi am making my edman no makobokro no ewo edman mu am ye no it is a just cause ebi edman am ye no metoto na se mintimi nye just cause ebi a okay nipa no my incapacitated to the extent say mintimi nye edman no just cause anything omo epenkrofo yi omodie no it is not that it is prohibitive to discharge people from a year but you must provide just cause
okay
and the woman person yes I know so one person with the body no hell it is the same law through which you can behave and misbehave Ghana ha ye wonder yenya act of parliamentary a pass law a friend deportation of Amadou Balungu act the papa ko paper say pam
and ya sha no homra
na onkwa ya homra deportation of Amadou Balungu act ya pam ko si Togo so e ba so Ghana here Ghana ni bi ya pese pam ya pam no oh but you do something that is unlawful legally so unlawfulness they say we pam ni periphery Ghana or citizenship by birth or by right and legally they say you have passed through parliament and you have validated it your Ghana ha papa bi fosuama and incrophobia so muko eku and e do muko gina court fosuama so ko fa lawyer fi betting lawyer no fi dem yemini pass law say he is deported old man be Shokros and you better say therefore we can say Shokros in Shokros out and then you mean ye branchiano and you see for me
want me ma
obi awaji bi za oba ha no o do ya pe na ni ba no
and one is
we see for kra and you prepare me no dey no team
okay
we dey dey ko so that is how you misbehave legally and one more person you go for no it is procedural
okay
just prove just cause.
Okay. We say, Abna, it's painful we lose such brains from our parliament as lawmaking body. In regards to Honorable and the appeal.
I have convinced myself, say, I'm not going to be critical of particularly the only pleasing me. No, I will do it.
Oh, I treat no can
no. Actually, na mama yemano the benefit of his reasoning. One thing I Ghana for a year now, many of my Ukraine say, will be free, baby. Near Fanso, where Bunsam. Bunsam and not 8 years no. Where Bunsam grow and find you. And a classical crown, she true, sir. Who be continue, I come here, I've been to you. But I don't know, dear Ghana for one day. Free zone, no, Wahano, industrial enclave, no. Proposal me na me try.
Wow.
Me na me co defend in World Bank. And me na me implement here. Me engineer so I had to learn engineering concepts because I was supervising it.
Okay.
Ebi o ha na juna World Bank for ba. Esa na juma me so kanea me ye adwuma no. Na me so biti ho na me hwe but incidentally me free zone ho no. Nobody has ever contacted me. Even Sasikre Toye.
So Mbaba tapping or experience
from various chieftains for new industrial sites and free zone enclaves. The only time being a mixture, being a for be frame is a trans as be a mobile takradina plot industries or more cocoa processing. Na a seminar, my cotam say, one cancer. Make a married December, but to become young at now, this is a Ghanaian Nipapa assassin or demand. It is not part of free zone acquisition.
Okay.
Nipapa assassin. Poco transport milk massy, or no contractors or the money. And an the proposal by we approved and gave her the license to operate a free zone to process cocoa for export. Now, what's my cotton as maybe as a new bin macoton? The more that could not have it. You can't say what you don't have. And to make me confine and cotton. Now we will be the cotton baby. But again, we say
time now. Unfortunately.
Uba, now be do be there. Bisano.
Yeah.
Kwambe na faso. It is good for Ghana. Because
maybe I'll be later.
Titi, make a freezer. Because Liberia. And I'm going to Rwanda. Rwanda for me. Me Mama Mutiam Kafine. And I'm the bag Ghana has it. And maybe Rwanda for Krano. Even now, World Free Zones Association. Makoye resource person among crowd Switzerland because the free zone staff nearby say Ghana ha ubi amfrel.
Let's say, oh my Ghana no dear, only free active service in the experience in Nina.
And they say, I crab a free parliament. Was home parliament, no. And he obey for anything. Oh,
yeah, dear, because so afro. Yeah, that's honorable.
Opening when you hear cry, men for Mohadi with him.
Honorable Yadasi, Papa, Honorable Lawyer Andy Apia Kubi, and Nenum Hoya Noye Asante Achim North Mashibi, no Yamrenim Nikasiapa, and I know Edin Komo and on behalf of the production team, no Yadamwase, someone at Nefitianopa, a basis Sabre, Yami Aduma Ochina, and now Yenina Yadia of Akabna Quachi, Edina Finchiana, a Winifinti, the baby Abekoso Bianso, Yadebema Mo Ewo Man FM, and in the 2 TV.
Yemira Furiata CSB Ivanua and Cheso D4. Me Makoi Manubi and those who you are no. I said, no. Yedasi, Yami Aduma Ochina, Ever Sensia.